Lying.
I don't know what would make you believe that. I have been very forthcoming with you so far.
Masquerade is inside, without no doubt.
That I can't be sure of, nor can anyone. But I promise you it is more likely to be filled with, gummy bears than vampires. Perhaps maybe a mummy, but not likely the kind to go about chasing Abbott and Costello.
Can you tell me another story about vampires?
Not much, really. I'm an archaeologist, not a mythologist. But I do know that Lamastu, the Assyrian demoness, was thought to have been the inspiration for Lilith, the first wife of Adam in the Jewish Old Testament, another source of the vampire myth.
No more stories. I want it.
Ah, quite interesting. There is a surprisingly complex mechanical lock on the face of the sarcophagus. By sheer luck, we were able to find the key not far from the sarcophagus. Why no one ever found it and robbed it? It's perplexing.
I want it, and I can't wait for Xmas.
How strange, you would ask. I haven't seen the key since it was loaded onto the Elizabeth Dane in Turkey. It was stolen before the sarcophagus even. I am still hopeful that the police find both pieces before the contents can be disturbed.
Where is the spare?
Oh, it's not the kind of key you can copy at the hardware store. It's actually very sophisticated, and I meant to study it at the museum. I've answered all your questions. Do you think...
Let's go on a cruise together. Just you and me.
Thank you, my...
Don't mention it. Or better, too. Oh, hello.
Time of judgment is here.
What you doing? He's trying to get this place to cave in on us. I'm sure of it. The evil man thing. How did he survive that? I'm quite sure he was dead. Oh well, I know how to get out. We just need to get there in time. There we go. And we're out. We obviously left the doctor to his fate though. Quite evil of us if you ask me, but strongest survive and all that. Oh well. What the funk has happened here? Did someone steal the sarcophagus again? Wait, you guys are all dead. What happened here? And why did I miss mealtime? And where's the big button that brings down the elevator? There's supposed to be a big button that brings down the elevator. Can't use that one. Can't use this one. Can't use this one. Usually I use this one. Ah, there we go. Penthouse. No, this is safe. You are safe.
You can always count on the Sabbat to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. They're reckless, but they don't normally try to attract this much attention. This carelessness warrants observation. I hope it doesn't become pandemic.
The Sabbath? What? I should talk to the prince first. Be back in a minute.
With whom do they think they're dealing? Attack me in my own building! They're desperate. They've shown their weakness. A last-ditch attempt to steal the prize.
Well, who indeed? Who are we talking about? There are black hand prints all over.
The Sabbat. A pack of shovelheads with cheap pistols was all they could muster. Two got a few stories up, but I took care of them. And my sheriff brought the rest their final death in the lobby. Sabbat animals.
Did you spit on them to make from the roof? Is that why they attacked?
Why else? The motive of every kindred in the entire city these last few nights. The Ankaran sarcophagus. They've been misled into thinking the sarcophagus holds a sleeping ancient. Their most coveted feasts. Diablerists.
Kindred Cola. Why would anyone switch to that brand?
The Sabbat's infamy is in no small part due to their practice of diablerie. That is, drinking the blood of other kindred, especially older ones, until they are dead. Diablerists gain the power of those they've fed upon. In the Camarilla, this is an act punishable by death. For the moment, we've manipulated the press into reporting tonight's events as a terrorist attack.
Alright.
Their soldiers may be no danger to me, but their threat to the Masquerade is abundant. As my best agent, I'm sure you can guess my course of action. I am the prince. My word is sheriff, exterminate all Sabbat, post haste. He has to remain here in case of further attack, and also to guard the sarcophagus. For this emergency, I need someone with your nerve to guarantee success. The Sabbat have been a threat to both of us for far too long.
So I want a bounty greener than the leafiest salads.
Mercenary attitude won't get you far in this organization.
From what hole does Heaven slink
The
from?
Sabbat have made their haven at the Hallibrook Hotel, right under our noses here in downtown. Kill their leader. The rest will scamper out of the city. Before you go, Beckett told me you went to the Society of Leopold.
Yep.
What? What did you find out?
The vanishing crate from the Dane. Inside, the key was to no books.
A key? Where? Do you have it?
No. No, but I killed a pope.
Not only did you infiltrate the Society of Leopold, but you managed to kill their greatest hunter. You certainly are developing a legend for yourself. Superb. A toast to you, and to victory over the Sabbat. And to Bach. May all his progeny meet such fates.
Okay, if it was an obstacle, it could not be moved. Otherwise, us are the Sabbat.
The Sabbat must be wiped out before dawn. Then, when you come back, we'll begin the hunt for the key.
Right, sir.
You can always count on the Sabbat.
This all makes too much sense. I don't understand.
The Sabbat's goal is to stop Gehenna, which is very similar to my own, though they choose to do so through more violent, fanatic, and flamboyant methods. The Camarilla, on the other hand, suspends belief entirely. Or so goes the party line.
Alright. You belong to the same fraternity as LaCroix?
What I am is kindred. How others choose to categorize themselves concerns me only where local customs are concerned. Individualism is a path fraught with obstacles and sometimes angry mobs. But for all its hardships, it is the only one worth taking.
I will ponder this as I devastate my enemy's ranks. I digested Johansen's brand.
What did Johansen have to say?
Misarak, Assyrian overlord, is within. I think he might be dead.
Assyrian origin. Glad to see I'm not losing my touch. As for Mesarak, I'll have to research that name, see what I can find.
Lamas do. The recipe is on the box. Question is how the box is open. Answer is a key. What do we?
Lock and key. An invention as ancient as greed. I should have guessed. All we have to do is find a victor in this nonsense. They'll be the one with the key.
Lamastu.
Lamastu? She was a Lilith figure. They represent empowered women and the threat of such women to male-dominated society. Strange she would be engraved on a king's tomb.
I have given you the guts. Can you find the heart?
It seems to corroborate my own evidence. I'm going to have to study it a little more. Maybe dig up some information on Masquerade and the Lamastu myth. I'm certain the key will show up in time. Your information is appreciated.
Sure. I wonder something else. If I was a mirror, who is that person you're staring at?
I've said quite a lot about myself already. I know even less about you than you...
I devour knowledge like great worm devours corpse of society.
I consider myself a seeker of reluctant information. Scholar sounds like academia. Ugh. How versed are you in the occult?
The most forbidden knowledge is the sweetest fruit.
When you have a year or two, you should really invest time in seeking out a copy of the Book of Nod. It's a collection of kindred lore, with a few annotations by a certain renowned gangrel explorer. Unless you've got further questions, I'd really like to get...
Alright, now I saw that score from this city. Fine. Be that way. Alright, we're still on the main quest line. So, Hollywood, Chinatown, Santa Monica. Yep, the only one we have is the prince has bidden you to kill the leader of the Sabbath and any other Sabbath that may get in the way. They have made their headquarters in the old burned down Hallowbrook Hotel in downtown Los Angeles, which is over here. There is only one way to get in, I believe, and that is the back door. Yep. Which is through here. So this is the way we go, but we don't do that today. Instead, we take our time, we save here, we escape and we alt tab and we say thank you so much to everyone who has been watching tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you aren't already a follower, please press the follow button. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Nighty night.